I decided to turbo my right-hand drive Miata. So inside your oil pan, you have a baffle and your oil pickup. And while I pried the right side of the baffle off, the left side was stuck. Mazda RTV.
I started by unbolting the end links and the two mounts holding in the front sway bar and removed it from the car. Then I uninstalled the dipstick by unbolting the bracket and carefully tugging it out. All that's left are the two bolts on the top of the coilovers, and then we can unbolt the subframe. Moving on, I unbolted the brackets which hold the power steering lines. That way I can lower the subframe a bit more without damaging or stretching the lines. Now with a paint pen, I marked and unbolted the steering rack. With the subframe sitting on the frame dollies, I slowly lifted up the car just enough to have enough clearance to remove the oil pan without damaging any of the lines that are still connected to the rest of the car. There are 5 bolts holding it in on each side. 2 at the rear near the bottom of the fenders, 2 near the control arms, and the bolts to the engine mounts. Onto uninstalling the oil pan, there are 18 bolts holding it in plus 4 transmission bolts. With it fully unbolted, it's time to pry it off the car. The RTV sealant would not crack, but with persistence, I finally broke it loose only to realize it still would not come out. So stay tuned for day 4.